We're going to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about that position group that everybody wants to talk about, wide receiver.
Hi, this is Ron from down here in Clayton, Ohio. And I want to start off first by saying I love your guys' show. Watch it every day. Very informative. But what I'm calling about is our wide receiver room. We came into the season knowing that we had a really, really depleted wide receiver room. And they went out and they got Amari Cooper, which was a great deal, in my opinion. Didn't have to give a lot for him, great receiver. But after that, I don't know, I know Donovan Peoples-Jones is a good receiver too. But we're going to have to be a lot deeper than that with the competition we're going to have in our division. We got a wicked bad division. And every team, well, just like last year with the Bengals going to the Super Bowl after being in last place, we got a really big time division. So I'm wondering what you think. Do you think we're going to stand pat? Because Schwartz hasn't shown anything in the preseason. He can't hold on to the ball. And the other guys, they're rookies. I don't know what you can expect from a rookie. Sometimes you hit a cash cow. Sometimes you don't hit anything. So do you think the Browns are going to try and do something with their room, or do you think they're going to try and stay pat and just kind of look to next season? Thanks a lot, guys. Love the show. Go Browns. Woof.
Appreciate all the voicemails. Tim, I would be stunned if the Browns do not try to address and add to that wide receiver room.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to. I mean, it's just a question of who they go out and get. Is it going to be, like I mentioned, a couple of those guys, if they trade for someone like Darius Slayton or Denzel Mims, we talked about some names last time I was on about a week ago about, potential trade options. And I get, the pessimism around rookie receivers. I get that because it's hard to trust rookies because they've never been through the grind of the NFL season. One thing I will point out that I would caution people against being, worried about rookies is considering the amount of reps these guys now get in the college game, how many times college football teams are throwing the football. These guys are more prepared to play now than they ever were, coming in the NFL. I mean, it's not uncommon for, receivers to come in and absolutely just have a tremendous season. And one example I'll point to is last year, Amon-Ra St. Brown, taken in the fourth round by the Detroit Lions, had 90 catches last season. So you can find really good receivers all across the draft, and that was a rookie, and all of a sudden he looks like a really good receiver. Steele in that fourth round is a guy I really liked in that draft class. Now, I'm not saying that David Bell or Michael Woods are going to have 90 catch seasons. I just don't think that's going to happen because you have Amari Cooper, you have David Njoku, you have Donovan Peoples-Jones, you have Kareem Hunt, you have all these guys who are going to catch footballs, but you got to believe that David Bell is going to have some kind of role this season. He may not catch 90 passes, but I certainly think 40 to 50 is a reasonable possibility. He'll get a couple touchdowns in there. What we saw in that final preseason game from him is just he seems like he has an innate ability to find space, and I think that can't be understated when it comes to receivers. That's kind of that seems like the philosophy that the Browns have gone for this year when it comes to adding receivers. The three big names they added, Amari Cooper, David Bell, Michael Woods, they specialize in finding ways to get open. And I think that's an underrated tool that in the NFL, because you can have all these great physical tools. You can be the fastest player, you can be the biggest guy out there, but the best way to succeed is to get open, to make yourself an easy target for a quarterback, knowing that you're going to find a way to get open as a receiver and that your quarterback can find you. And with Jacoby Brissett playing, these first 11 games, he's going to need guys that are going to get open for him. And these guys certainly have the ability to do that.